12 fences in all. Ready, signal, and they're racing. Good line 2, George the Fifth jumped with a bit of pep, and also Luke's, and on the inside Tremec and Underground Fighter. Short run to the first, over it they go, and they're over safely. Luke's George the Fifth pair off early from Underground Fighter, Tremec behind them. Slowpoke Rodriguez between horses, and Zataglio very deep is also pushing forward. Bit of a lad back to second last, and 3 further back to the former Kiwi Shamal. So they descend the hill where the leader is George the Fifth narrowly at the moment as they sort out their position. Zataglio goes up to challenge early. Bit of a lad improves now to third, and tucked in behind them is Slowpoke Rodriguez. A length and a half to Luke's and Underground Fighter. Second last Tremec and Shamal last. No speed on here in the Australian steeplechase as they come to the third fence, the third of 12. The leader is Zataglio in the centre from Bit of a Lad and George the Fifth. 2 lengths Slowpoke Rodriguez. 2 lengths to Luke's and Underground Fighter. A couple of lengths away Tremec second last, and Shamal at the back would be 10 off the leader, which is Zataglio. Trained, of course, by Eric Musgrove, who won the previous, the Australian hurdle. Comes around the turn here, just in front. Zataglio from George the Fifth underneath of it, but they virtually share the lead as they come down to this fence at approximately the 350 metres on the first round. A length Bit of a Lad, the Briley winner from last year. Then came Slowpoke Rodriguez as they jump fence number 4. Luke's is next, then Underground Fighter, Tremec and Shamal last. George the Fifth ambles up on the inside to share the front with Zataglio. Bit of a Lad 3/4 of a length away third. Then came Slowpoke Rodriguez. No speed whatsoever as they amble past the grandstand here. There's a fence just past the winning post. So it's Zataglio for Tom Ryan about to attack it from Bit of a Lad, who slips up the second over it. George the Fifth is right there as they brush through it. 3 further back is Luke's and Slowpoke Rodriguez. Tremec third last the inside. Shamal second last the outer of Underground Fighter. So they cluster up as they leave the straight. There's a gap in the jumping for some time, a flat run of about 600 metres. They've got 2,000 metres to go in the Australian steeplechase. It's George the Fifth just in front from the outer, Zataglio, and Bit of a Lad's right there, just poking up in between them. 3 further back, Slowpoke Rodriguez, the outer of Tremec. Then Luke's third last, Shamal second last at the back, Underground Fighter. They're about to start the jumping tests again. Approximately 1,700 metres to go, and there's 5 fences on the hill. The leader, George the Fifth, with Zataglio, and Bit of a Lad is right there. 2 further back, Tremec. Slowpoke Rodriguez to the first of the tall timbers down the back. Luke's is third last, Underground Fighter, and Shamal back to last. George the Fifth took it up now to the second down the back. 2 lengths, 2 in second place, Zataglio, Bit of a Lad, and Tremec fourth, the inner from Slowpoke Rodriguez as they jump that one. Luke's wrapped it hard. Then Underground Fighter, and Shamal's only 5 off the pace. So it's very competitive as they head towards the brow of the hill. Here is the 4th one on top of the hill, 1,400 to go. George the Fifth in front of Bit of a Lad, a length away. Slowpoke Rodriguez third, the outer, followed by Tremec. Zataglio's just dropped away for the time being, the last of 5 down the back. They've jumped superbly. Underground Fighter as well back, and then came Shamal, yet to show its hand. So downhill, 1,100 metres to go, and it's the up-and-coming chaser, George the Fifth, just in front of Bit of a Lad. Zataglio is still there hanging tough. Slowpoke Rodriguez fourth in the middle. Tremec fifth the inside. Shamal is making a little bit of progress now to 6th from Underground Fighter, and at the tail of the field whacking away as Luke. So Bit of a Lad up to George the Fifth. 2 fences to go, 750 out. Bit of a Lad took the front at the second last. Paddled through it, led by 3/4 George the Fifth. Shamal up to third from Slowpoke Rodriguez. Whacking away on the inside as Tremec from Zataglio. They come up towards the turn. 600 metres to go. Bit of a Lad in front by 2 lengths to Shamal. Pateman looking for that elusive Australian steeplechase. Slowpoke Rodriguez third, followed by Tremec. George the Fifth has dropped away. Bit of a Lad is the leader with 1 fence to go. 2 lengths in front of Shamal. Then Slowpoke Rodriguez. Bit of a Lad, Shane Jackson comes to it and jumped it like a stag. Lands 2 lengths in front. Shamal's the challenger. They've raced away from Underground Fighter, running a huge race at the 150. Bit of a Lad in front. Still 2, 3 legs in front. 4 legs Shamal, and it's over. Bit of a Lad is going to come away. A fantastic jumping and staying performance. Bit of a Lad wins the Australian Steeple Chase by 6. Shamal second. Huge run Underground Fighter. Fourth Tremec. Then came next Luke's. Next Taglio, Slowpoke Rodriguez, and George the Fifth has been pulled up. Bit of a Lad. Shane Jackson for Kieran Maher and David Eustace. That is a terrific performance after dropping back from the Grand Annual, the 5,500 metre contest, taking the sting out of the legs of Bit of a Lad. But Kieran Maher and David Eustace has been able to recalibrate this